What up, everybody? It's your boy Scooter Ray, aka Scoot, third of the Lesson Stealthy Ninjas, and I'm here to bring you another Car Chronicles review at home because I'm not sitting in the car, especially since the movie I'm reviewing wasn't in theaters, so it was at home. So I know, irony, deal with it, get over it. But the movie I'm reviewing tonight is Prey. It is the Predator prequel that was released on Hulu. I think yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday was the debut. And I'm here to talk about it. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but long story short, go see it or stream it. That's the better term to use. Stream it. If you have Hulu or if you got to, borrow a password, not encouraging anything, but definitely watch it. Um, don't give me that look. Uh, Especially if you're into the Predator movies, this is worth seeing because I know we got what, if we count Alien versus Predator, I think there are 6 Predator movies. So this would be the 7th. And I will say, personally speaking, this might be my favorite. If not, maybe Predator 1 for what Predator 1 brought. This might be my favorite of the Predator movies. Um, it was a very simple story. It wasn't bogged down by a lot. It wasn't overly difficult or complicated. It was very straightforward and it was very well told. Like it wasn't trying to do too much, especially since this is the story of his first hunt or the predators in general first hunt. And I guess, well, I said no spoilers, but I guess this would be the spoiler. But if you couldn't tell by the setting, the movie does take place in like 1719. So, yeah, that lets you know that these creatures, or these predators have been around for like ever. If it takes place in 1719 in the northern Great Plains. And then we're introduced to the 2 main characters, Tabe, which is the brother, and Naru, which is the woman you mainly see in the trailers. And yeah, it's literally them trying to survive this creature that's hunting them. And upon watching the movie, I thought it was a little funny that the predator has all of this technology and it seems like he's just bullying people because it's like they got bow and arrows, they got stone hatchets. If you've seen the trailers, you see people with like muskets, and he has like cloaking systems and things like that. And it's like, come on, fam. Like, you kind of cheating. You cheating alone with your cloaking system. But now you bringing all this technology. But yeah, uh, for people who like the violence and the gore, it's there. Um, Actually, like I said, it's just a good Predator story. Kudos to the writers. Kudos to the fact that they casted an all Native American cast. Indigenous people. Sorry. Thank you. An all indigenous people cast. Um, the one thing I think would have made it cooler, especially with it being indigenous people cast, if they would have let them go ahead and spoke Comanche the whole time and let us just read subtitles. Because I seriously doubt they were speaking English in 1719. But I thought that would have been a cool little aspect if they literally would have spoke Comanche the whole time and we would just have to read subtitles and just get the story like that. But it was good for what it was. And like I said, I think this might be my favorite Predator movie, especially coming off the last two. The last one with Sterling K. Brown and Olivia Munn and oh, his name just escaped me. The one who's about to play Mike Tyson in the Hulu series. All of them, it was okay. It's just it was doing too much. And the one before that with Adrian Brody and Lawrence Fishburne and all of them, that one wasn't bad either. But once again, doing too much. This one was simple. There wasn't really too much side stories like that. Like, it was very simple. And I think the runtime is only like an hour and 40. So it really gets to the point. But yeah, if you have Hulu, watch it, stream it, take some time out. Take some time out and watch it. If you are not into the Predator movies, you still might find enjoyment out of this. To be honest with you, you still might find enjoyment. Because the way it was shot is very suspenseful. It's kind of like a what's gonna happen next, or how they gonna do, so it's still suspenseful. And of course, if you're a Predator fan, like, you should already watched it yesterday or today, this weekend, period. I don't know what the reviews are saying. I don't know what the hype is around the movie. But for something that I think literally the trailer of the movie came out like a couple of months ago, and it was like, wait, is that a new Predator movie? And it just, boom, Predator movie coming in August on Hulu. Okay. But yeah, definitely watch it. Sorry, I got distracted by House Flipper for a second. But yeah, keep it short and simple, sweet. I don't want to get into it because then I'm gonna get into spoiler territory. Nobody wants that. Because I want y'all to watch it for yourselves. I want y'all to enjoy the movie, enjoy the experience, and enjoy seeing, the Predator do what Predator does best. But I really need to know the name of that race of monster. Because I know there's different ones. Somebody explained it to me a while back, the different lore with predators, that there's so many ones. But to say they've been around from at least 1719 up until now, these creatures are just so advanced, so advanced, is that they already had this technology for at least 300, for 300 years at least. That's pretty scary of what's out there in that universe, or in the universe period. Yeah, it makes you think. If you're one of those, like, people who like to think outside the box and think of with conspiracies, if these creatures for at least 300 years were that advanced, it's scary to think that there was stuff out there like that so long ago. And it also makes you wonder how many times they was visiting Earth. If 1719 was the first time they came, how many times they visited before the one that happened with Arnold Schwarzenegger and them. So that's even more to think about. But I could definitely see sequels in a sense in this vein of maybe different eras and time periods it might have visited. Like, if it came during like the Western times, how they would survive that, or like I said, we got from the 80s with Schwarzenegger and gang up until now. So it also makes me wonder too, do they visit more than just quote unquote America? Have they visited other places like England and Russia and China, things like that? Or is it really just here that they decide, of all the places to come to in this world, you just keep coming to America? And I ain't talking about Eddie Murphy. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start rambling on. Thank y'all for checking it out. Thank y'all for listening, watching. Long story short, watch Prey. If you're a Predator fan, definitely watch it. If you're on the fence, still watch it. It's good. It's worth it. It's worth your time. I'm Scoot. Thank y'all for checking out. But still, though, why they keep coming to America? Go somewhere else. Like, go somewhere else. We got enough problems. Go somewhere else. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout outs to Boss and Ryan, the 2/3 of Less Stealthy Ninjas. And like we say, at the end of the day, we just try to make our ninja village proud. Thank y'all. Peace. Like seriously. Like y'all can go other places than America. I promise. They have great warriors in other places than America.
Maybe they don't.
They have great warriors in other places than America. I swear to you. I know there's some people in Russia who can run some fades.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's some people in China and Japan, India. You do not have to keep coming here. You can go to South America. Hell, go to Antarctica and freeze. And that way you know, well, don't go to Antarctica no more. You don't have to keep coming to America. If they go to Antarctica and freeze their alien asses off, then they know not to go to Antarctica. Hey, we ain't landing that no more. You don't have to keep coming to America. You really don't. You can go anywhere else. Anywhere else is fine. Stop coming to America. We have enough problems. We do.
You take